What's good, YouTube? Classic here with my newest Quickdraw type deck. This list plays all of the standard Quickdraw stuff, of course, but what sticks out is the hero package for Future Fusion. E3 Yu-Gi-Oh has been doing some videos on that like DT, like Shatterfoil type deck he's been showing, so I thought that was really cool. For a while I did some profiles on a Future Fusion Quickdraw type build. I think Future Fusion is an incredible card, of course, and why not continue to make decks that have fun with it. It's such a broken card, and yeah, so this list is pretty fun. About 2 weeks ago I did do a replay video where I was playing like a shell kind of discard trap build. I then played that same list with my team in the 3v3 Edison tournament. Didn't do too well. We did okay, but yeah, I think that in terms of like the list I was trying to go with, this is something better. And yeah, let's hop right into it. So of course I mentioned it's got all this standard Quickdraw type stuff, of course, and then the hero stuff. Stratos and Dandy obviously make your Gaia with the Future Fusion, but Stratos alone is really good. Normal summon to get Plasma. Plasma is real easy to summon in this deck because of Scapegoat, Mally, the Danny tokens, you name it. It's pretty easy to get out there. Against matchups where it's not that good, I've been noticing, of course, you sat it out, but moving forward, I think to make this deck even a little bit faster, I'd probably get rid of the Plasma engine, but it's in there because it's so easy to get it out, and it's really devastating to decks like gadgets, things that are gonna need effects on the field, stuff like that. Monarchs, it's really good. Yeah. Moving on, we got the two Mallies, of course. This and Treeborn help you out with the Ab-Zero. I don't play Plague in here. I feel like you could throw it in at some point, but you know, just because it's obviously going to do things with Mally. But then, you know, when I did use those lists with Armageddon and Mally, they were cool. I just think you're trying to do a little bit too much. So just having the Mallies in here is like another good discard off of Quickdraw and Drill and the discard traps, and then obviously the Future Fusion. Treeborn, just like I mentioned, Sour Valley is really good because of 1-for-1. I've been drawing like Future Fusion 1-for-1, and it's really good. Triple Raiko, Double Hamster, and then 2 DD Warrior Lady. This card's like being played in a lot of different decks, and it kind of like more standard Quickdraw plan deck I'm coming up with. I'm gonna be testing this out in there as well. It's such a good card for the format. And then Sangan, it is a little slow, and I am kind of hesitant on playing it in some other Quickdraw type decks I've got brewing, but I got it in here for this one. Again, it's another slow card you can side out. Double Avarice, don't need 3 in this list. I think it's too much, but you can definitely find room for it. Brain, Scapegoat, Foolish, Rhoda. Rhoda can get you Stratos or the Warrior Ladies. 1-for-1, this card with Dandy is so good. And it's also a good discard outlet for like Mallies you draw, Titanial, Treeborn. Future Fusion, of course, you know, it's the whole point of this deck. Charge, heavy MST, and then I go with 1 Wing Blast and 2 Karma Cut. I think 41 is a really good number for this list. I think with the discard traps, you need the 3. You probably could max out on one or the other, but I think this is a good balance. Karma Cut can really come up. It's so good against the Machina decks. You can like banish fortresses and like really destroy their game plan. Big fan of that deck myself, so I know how it is. And then obviously it's good against like Christia, Treeborn. It's just good spot removal. JD, it's a great card overall. In the mirror match with Dandy, it's really good. Extra first, we got the Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, Double Drill, Turbo, Junk, Nitro, RDA, Stardust, Brio, Goyo, and then I'm actually going to cut this Goyo because I forgot Iron Chain. I mean, it's definitely going to come up, and you need it at some point. But I would keep these two generics. I mean, these obviously you don't have to play them. I like to play at least one generic 6, but Catastrophe can also come up too. You never know. Yeah, and then you got the fusions, Chimera Attack, of course. Side deck, 1 T-King. Could probably find some room for 2. Double Sidra, double Crow, Soul Release, Mind Control, 2 Rugs, 2 Light Mirrors, 2 Dust Tornado, and 2 Decrees. This might seem a little bit counterproductive with these 2, but I find myself against those trap decks. I put these 4 in, and even if you happen to draw Dust Tornado while your Decree's up, it's not bad because once they get rid of it, or if they do, then you have another good card for them. Yeah, just having either of these early in the game is what's going to really help you. So yeah, that's the whole profile. I hope you guys enjoyed, but just wanted to cover like what's good about the deck. Obviously, it's really good at being classic quick draw. At the same time, it has multiple options with the Future Fusion, with the Warrior Ladies. It's definitely mid-range where you can have like a all gas hand, and you can also play the control game at the same time. So that's a really good point about it. What's bad about the deck is it still can lose to like deck heavy, but you never know. You could just kind of draw out of it, and your opponent may not be able to game you in that time. But obviously, that's what's bad about it. It's still going to lose to deck heavy. It can lose to brick hands, of course. You do play like a lot of stuff that's on your hand that you don't want in your hand, but obviously that's where these discard traps come to shine, and quick draw and drill come to shine as well. Yeah, I think this is like a very balanced way to counter those bricks you're gonna have. But yep, don't take my word for it. Go try it out yourself. I'm gonna link this down in the description as always. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna have some more replays with quick draw coming up. I'll show you guys my quick draw plan type deck as well. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you the next one.